So what does this actually involve? First, you open a box. The label on the box doesn't necessarily reflect what's actually in it. Everything in the museum collection has an accession number that is connected to a record. So we're looking for its records, and then we want to make sure it's thoroughly documented. What is it? What condition is it in? What else do we know about it? And then we want to be able to find it again, so making sure the location is tracked. And then finally, putting everything in nice archival storage. If you're ever dealing with historic clothing, always check the pockets, because you never know what you might find in there. So far in this project, since the end of January, we have gotten through about 1,000 objects, and that's most of our collection. A wide range of men's, women's, and children's clothing, mostly from the 19th century, with a handful from the 18th century and some from the 20th. Quilts, coverlets, blankets, rugs, all sorts of textiles, some wall hangings. So I'll just give you some examples of what we actually have in our collection and some of the stories that they can tell us and the themes that they can represent. So I have to talk about corsets. We don't have a huge collection of corsets, but we do have a nice range of dates. And these can tell us, of course, the change in silhouette and in fashion throughout time, but also changes in technology and the materials used, industries, the resources that were available. One of the highlights of the children's wear is this collection of clothes worn by Mary Palmer Nye. And she's interesting because she actually grew up with her parents aboard whaling ships. And the NHA has her mother's journal in our archives. We can tell that a lot of these pieces, we are absolutely sure that they were worn by her because they actually have her name written into some of those undergarments. We also have some political stories that can be told through our textiles. So this is an incredible quilt that is made from a fabric that supposedly was smuggled through a blockade during the War of 1812. The actual technology of the fabric making can help us confirm this story, because this was a printed textile that wouldn't have actually been produced in the United States, so it most certainly came from Europe, most likely England. And it also is a testament to how much people valued fabric. The maker, Phoebe Starbuck, wanted this fabric so badly, she was willing to have it smuggled in. And then the family clearly recognized its value as well, because it survived for this many years in absolutely beautiful condition.